Hi guys, thanks for watching. Just to get off on the right start, it looks like I've got 4 new subscribers to my channel. Welcome, and thanks for watching. I don't have my bagpipes out, and the reason why is over the last 2 days I've been at the Utah Highland Games, and which is in Salt Lake City, Utah. And well, I kind of stole a day off, but it's the first Highland Games in Utah or in Salt Lake City in 4 years, at the Salt Lake City Fairgrounds, and I did not want to miss out on this, so I took a mental health day, because if I would have missed this Highland Games, I would have regretted it beyond, well, I would have regretted it, and I would have been angry at work because I had to work through something that I wanted to do literally for my mental health. I took a mental health break, and that's the only excuse I have. I had to go because it was important to me. So anyway, with the Highland Games, I'm not going to play any instruments tonight because I am dog tired. Over the last 2 days, yesterday I got a little low on my potassium or salt, or sweating too much, and because my shirt that I wore yesterday is just soaked. Well, it's dry now, but it was soaked with salt stains all over. So in the middle of the night, of course, I got massive cramps behind my knees, the kind where you can't straighten out your leg. So anyway, this is kind of what I look like when I go piping. When I compete, I purchased this sporran at the games because I got tired. The piper sporran, to fit in with all the other pipers, it doesn't help hold anything worth beans. Okay, so it looks nice, but it doesn't hold anything worth beans. I went down to the local uniform shop here in Salt Lake. It's a company called Skaggs, and I explained to them my predicament, because the shirt that I used to wear all the time was a Dickies work shirt, which looked like a bag of potatoes. It didn't fit right, and I'm only 5'8", but my shoulders are bigger than my height, so it's hard for me to find a shirt that fits right with my shoulders. So I went down to Skaggs and spent an hour going through shirts. And Skaggs is also the company that supplies uniforms for my bus driving. So I kind of had a hook in, and one of the salespeople there said that she would help me out with getting what I think is a proper shirt, epaulets, which I don't think will work right for my cap. I'm really tired right now because this is day 2 of doing the Scottish thing. So anyway, I bought this Badger sporran. Yeah, it was kind of expensive, but I was able to haul all of my stuff without having to figure out what in the heck I was going to do with everything. So, my cat. That little Xena has to come in and make a show. Hi, kitty. Meow. So, as most people know who watch my channel, which I appreciate that you guys are watching, I had a chance to take my small pipes, the bass Pakistani Parlor pipes, and my soprano Pakistani Parlor pipes. Now, I have to admit, the internet environment is pretty harsh. So my confidence level in my playing is way down here, and whatever comments you guys want to make, or whoever is watching, that's fine. But when I went to the Highland Games, I had a chance to show off the bass parlor pipes and the soprano parlor pipes, and because I was a little bit too self-conscious, I played my bagpipes out in the parking lot of the Utah Fairgrounds, or Salt Lake City Fairgrounds. And sorry, I'm going to light up a cigarette because I have had, and over the last 2 days, I have only had 6 cigarettes. Okay, so I'm working on cutting down. So, if you're curious, my clan crest is gun, and my kilt is gun, and part of what's a little bit out of style, it's not fashion, is my kilt pin is a clothes pin for laundry. Now, I had an old antique one that had an awesome patina to it because it was like 100 years old, and somehow it disappeared in my storage. So I don't know if I've lost it or it's been stolen. But that's the kilt pin that I have always worn. There. So clan gun. This is the modern clan gun. There's 2 versions of the modern one. Dark pattern and a light pattern. I have 2 kilts in the light pattern, but they're sport kilts, which are they're really light, and they don't march the same as a regular kilt. Now, I want to get, like any piper, I want to get every version out of the clan gun kilt. I think that's normal. So anyway, I'm drifting around, and then you guys that are new to my channel will quickly learn that I drift around in my conversaciones a little bit. So I had a chance to make some connections and reconnect with the pipe band down there. I don't want to name names or be a name dropper. There we go, name dropper. So this was a band that I wanted to join before my foot got hurt, which, by the way, is killing me right now because I've been up and about for 2 days. But it's worth the sacrifice. So anyway, I went down to, now, one booth that I went down to, I got a chance to play both my small pipes, the soprano ones and the bass ones. And when I lit them up, the bass ones, the guy's eyes went, not like, oh crap, they widened up, and he said, those are really nice, right off the bat. Now, I told him they're Pakistani parlor pipes, the bass ones. And then when I lit up the soprano ones, his eyes got even bigger. He's like, you need to go talk to so-and-so over here at such and such pipe band, because they're fairly local to me and they're pipe makers. And like I said, I don't want to be dropping names because I'm just that way. It's not because I don't have permission to advertise for these people. So anyway, so he goes, you need to go over and show these pipes to so and so. And I had to confess, the bass pipes were playing exceptional, and the soprano pipes, I didn't play them as much as the bass pipes, because the bass pipes, this is normal for bagpiping, is when you have a set of pipes that's really working great for the day, those, you want to keep playing them as much as you can, because it's, when you're in the groove, it's fun. Okay, so I went over to this pipe band that's local to my area, and I said, so and so said I should come over here because you guys probably need to hear these pipes, and I said they're Pakistani parlor pipes, and they're like, okay. So I lit up the bass pipes and same thing. They're like, oh, those sound really good. And I showed them, and I pointed out some things that are unique about the Pakistani bass pipes. That anybody who's been watching my previous videos will know that the Hakam Din low pipe, which is supposed to be A, is the spacing of the notes is different than they are on a traditional small pipe. So the to pitch at low A so you can play along with other people on the Hakam Din pipe, it's slightly different, but it's more comfortable on the pinky. Makes it easier to play your grace notes and burls and torluas and all that stuff. It just makes it easier instead of having this weird spacing where you can't get your pinky to do it right all the time, and it's kind of frustrating. So they looked at that and they were like, yeah, we want to, and they're like, can we verify dimensions on this? Because they sounded that good. Okay. And so then I took out the soprano pipes, and they outside in the open air, they were surprisingly loud to me, and the drones were just perfect. Now, because I was nervous and didn't want to waste people's time, because you know the other pipers are practicing and everything like that, and they wanted to tune the drones for me, and I kept my mouth shut because I knew exactly what was going on with the pipes. They just needed to be played, and then I would let the tenors chase the chanter. But I didn't have enough time to play things in, which I should have done, but I didn't think about it at the time because I was really nervous and really nervous about anybody who's been on YouTube and social media. It's a harsh place to be, and it's like dealing with the nasty people are like a bunch of 13-year-olds. That's how they act. They're just being mean because they can. Speaking of bullying. So, anyway. So they were like, listening to my pipes. And they're like, you need to bring these by our shop. Because we need to verify dimensions on these pipes. Because they're really, really, really interested on how they work. Because they really, in person, they really do sound that good. Aside from my so-so piping. And I brought my great pipes with, but I just played those out in the parking lot, and I actually got positive remarks from that. And I played at my normal fast pace, not the competition pace, which is slower and more controlled. I played more at busking speed, which is just... the general audience doesn't know the rules of competition and the rules of conforming to having everything perfect. They just like to hear the sound, and they like to be able to get some small bit of rhythm out of it, but most of all, they like the sound and the harmonics and everything like that. I've been busking for a long time, and I know exactly what I'm talking about, and people who want to shoot me down for other things, I understand that busking is a competitive art, and the way you get ahead is it's really hard for people to compete with bagpipes, even if they're quiet. What are you guys doing? Jules! Hey, cat! So, weird sounds back there. So, Zena! Somebody's hissing. What are you doing? Jules, are you picking on Zena? Come up here. Come up here. Come on. Come on, dummy. Xena. There you go. Oh, good boy. Yes. Were you picking on Jules? Or Xena? Huh? Yeah. Kitty cat. Yes. Okay, so, but, you know, drama with the children, you gotta handle it, or it gets out of hand, right? So, all around, it was really good. Now, the sporn, I bought a new sporn. It's a badger sporn. And the reason why I bought it is because, well, I think I went over this earlier in here. But I just don't have anywhere to put all my stuff so that I can access it. Car keys, wallet, you know, makes it easier for me to spend money that I don't want to spend. So anyway, I'm dog tired. That's what I've been doing. I'll probably post a couple of videos of the mass bands and all that stuff. And I didn't post any competitions or anything like that of the bands or anything because I was busy going around and socializing, and because that's what I do. And there it is. I appreciate everybody who watches, and I appreciate my new subscribers. And I apologize not for playing anything on this particular broadcast, only because I am dead tired and it would be useless for me to try to be coherent, relatively speaking. And I got my farmer's tan here because I had a short sleeve shirt yesterday, but it was just too salty and I didn't want to wear it today. Plus I learned that now this is totally random and off topic with piping and small pipes or anything like that, but I eat, because of my work schedule, I eat after work 1 meal a day. And so there's a couple of restaurant franchises. They're independent Mexican franchises. So they have the same names. There's Rancheritos and Betos. And another one that I can't remember the name, so I apologize to those guys because I can't remember the name. But it's mostly beef or camarones. Camarones is shrimp and beef and everything, but it's a lot of beef and it's a lot of vegetables and a lot of onions and green peppers and all kinds of stuff like that. So I get like a birria plate or guacamole tacos and the rolled guacamole tacos, which are like sticks to anybody who doesn't know. So I'm eating a lot of beef, and it's a lot. It's like 3 pounds stuff. And now I'm skinny, yes, but I can eat a lot, but I have to eat a lot, otherwise I won't get my calories. And I'm staying about the same. I weigh about 160, 161. I weigh myself every morning so that I know that I'm not dropping weight, because for a long time I was at 180 pounds, and which was kind of chubby. And I felt chubby, and now I'm skinny, but I don't like being skinny, so there it is. But the gist of what I was trying to get to is I noticed yesterday that, and anybody can relate to this, when a person eats a lot of a certain thing like beef or anything like it, when you sweat, it's beef sweat. You can smell the sweat of the beef. And or if anybody's been around kimchi, somebody who eats kimchi, wow, man, that's a powerful smell. There's other foods from other countries that do the same thing. You sweat that stuff out. So yesterday I was like, whoa, man, well, I can't sleep like this. So I had to take a shower getting up, and I had to take a shower going to bed. But I didn't need to shave because I got a tan. Mostly. Well, it's spread out to the top of my head. So anyway, tartan is Klein Gun, crest, clan gun, Sporn, Badger. Doesn't really match. But that's okay. I was able to haul my stuff around. Right, kitty cat. Meow. I'm going to go eat my birria plate and my rolled tacos and then go to bed because I have to go back to work. But another thing, I had some really good, healthy conversations with some people about working and having a life. Because this is the first time I've been able to really go do something in 3 or 4 years other than road trips to go recover my stuff in other states or take care of other emergency stuff, which it's on my other videos, which I don't want to go over again. So my cats are happy that I'm home. They want me to go eat and then go to bed. Hi, Xenia. And then I have a new kitty. Her name is Tux, but she's not friendly right now. So she comes in and eats. She's the normal cat. Opportunist. Free food. It's pretty good. I'll eat there. As soon as I'm done, you can open the door so I can go back out. Which is fine. Because she's actually a lover duck cat. She's just been abused or attacked by other cats. So she's super reactive to other cats around her. So it makes it kind of hard for her to make friends. Yeah. So it's a cat thing, and then it's an elementary school thing. So eventually she'll come around. Anyway, thanks for watching. That's an update on what's going on with me. I got to think about whether I'm going to stay working or if I'm going to retire and start living a normal life, whatever normal is, so that I can go and work on my cars, play my bagpipes, meet people, and develop relationships outside of work in church, so that maybe I can make some progression in my piping that I'm missing out on by just only doing stuff here in the house. So anyway, thanks for watching, and I appreciate all my new subscribers, and I appreciate all of the subscribers who have stuck with me through all the horse pucky that I've been through. And there it is, and thank you for watching, and pipe on. And just remember, loud pipes save lives. Bye.